Weather Lab. Here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, some very wet weather on the way later on tonight. Storms busting out just south and east of the Houston area. That's going to be moving into Louisiana later on tonight. And you see a big rain shield all the way up through the nation's midsection. More on that in just a bit, but a little tropical business to take care of. First off, just wanted to give you an update. Why? Well, because there's likely going to be a new name system out in the Atlantic Basin. It may not even be a purely tropical system, maybe a subtropical system, but something that's going to be out here in the Atlantic Ocean, but no threat to any land masses at this point. Meanwhile, though, on the other side of the globe, it's been one heck of a day for some areas in the Western Pacific, just north of Guam, where a super typhoon, at the time it went over the Northern Mariana Islands, it was packing 180-mile-per-hour winds, gusts 220, right over Saipan and Tinian, which is just to the south here. Both these islands, watch the eye going right over it with 180-mile-per-hour winds. Gusts at that time were up to 220. Now still we would consider it a Category 5 storm, 165-mile-per-hour winds, gusts 200. But at the time earlier today when it went over those islands, we are afraid there's going to be some catastrophic damage and more than likely injuries and possibly some fatalities with that system. Now it's trucking along, could be heading toward Taiwan down the line, maybe not as a super typhoon, but as certainly a threat. Meanwhile, on our side of the globe, it's all about the wet weather that's on the way later tonight through tomorrow. Not looking at a high-end flood threat, but I think some locally heavy rains are in the mix, but how much still up in the air. So we take a look at the big picture, some mostly light showers. More moderate rains get very intense as you get down toward Galveston. Look at the cloud-to-ground lightning, and these storms have been repeating over the same areas over the last several hours. So this is how you wind up with 4 or 5 inches of rain in a 2-3 hour time frame. And this is what we think is going to stay mostly offshore. We're going to say 1 to 2 for most, maybe up to 3 to 4 along the coast, but a very hard prediction. And by the way, some of Hurricane Willa's moisture in that system, and we think I see that manifesting with those storms that I just showed you along the upper Texas coast here by Galveston. So locally, just a few spotty showers right now, and that's what I expect through at least midnight, even past that. It looks like as we look at our predictive radar that the rain and storms really don't come in until full force until starting about 3-4 o'clock in the morning. We'll see the heaviest storms along the coast, some rumbles of thunder. Inland, mostly rain, and the latest run of this predictive radar keeping the heaviest stuff offshore, but then moving inland during the mid-morning hours. So we're going to get a good soaking either way, but hopefully not the amounts that would produce flooding. So we got a couple of areas of low pressure, one that'll be bypassing us through the overnight hours, and then a secondary low that'll be along the upper Texas coast. First thing in the morning, they continue to move eastward, and then they spread their rainfall inland during the course of the day. And then as we get into the afternoon hours, things wind down. Still showers through about mid-afternoon, but rain chances dropping down nicely by drive time. And as we head into Friday, looking good with mostly cloudy skies early and then sunny skies coming later on in the afternoon. As for rainfall totals, the last run was going for a solid 1 to 2 to 3 inches of rain. This one not going for much inland, but we'll still say 1 to 2 inland, closer to 2 to 4 along the coast. And notice some of the numbers down toward Pecan Island, Sippermore Point, closer to 2 inches. And I think you could double the numbers you see here with all the factors that we've talked about. Also, by the way, the tides have been running a couple of feet above normal across the coast, about 1.5 feet above normal. And they're going to come up another 6 inches through the wee morning hours tomorrow morning as winds turn out of the south, then southwest. And then eventually they'll be back out of the west-northwest as we go into Friday. And then those tides will be coming down. So rain and storms developing, we'll say between 2 and 4 o'clock in the morning. Downpours by daybreak. Rain chances up to 100% and some rumbles of thunder. I'm not expecting severe weather at this time. Rain ends around midday tomorrow. Rain totals about 1 to 3. Cloudy, dreary afternoon with rain chances dropping down during the latter part of the afternoon. We'll say 1 to 2, 1 to 3 on the rainfall. And then it looks much better as we head into the weekend. A mostly sunny Saturday and Sunday. Highs in the upper 70s to lower 80s this weekend. Nice cool front comes in Sunday night and should come through dry. So nice weather going into next week. And it looks good for Halloween as well.
All right. Thanks, Rob.